Heyo, Amarillo. Yes, Amarillo. But it can be Heyo, Yellow. Speaking of yellow, I don't think from word yellow, some of my characters was in the purgatory difficulty, including my collector. Speaking of my collector, he collects all the legendary and set items. Yes, he collects all. By the way, he's my storage character. As you can see on every MMORPGs, if you create character, you also create a crafter, and you create a collector, the storage character itself. Now, in this game, in this chapter, we're going to create Crusader class. I'm going to name him Wise. As you can see, I named Wisely Arc for Archer, Exorcist, and Spear. And I'm going to name him Footman, or Footman. If I'm going to call, or why not Knight, or if I'm going to create Knight, Swordsman, because there's a mace. Paladin is actually a two. Okay, not cleric. Okay, I'm going to name him Knight. Okay, Knight. KNT. Is that what it's called? Okay, KNT. Because foot soldier or footman was actually basic. Yes, as you can see on Warcraft, footman using short swords and shields. And yes, I'm going to call him, instead of calling him footman, I'm going to call him Knight. N-A-T. K-N-T. Yes. As you can see now, I'm going to create new character, which is Wisely Knight, using sword and shield. Okay, let's get started. Speaking of character, I wish developers consider to create, if they create new character, if they develop a new character, they should consider to create a new slot for every character. And by the way, those slots were enough for Knight, Archer, six Crusader with different builds, 2 Hunters, a melee hunter which is Spear, and the other one is Archer, which is the bow build, and the third one, which is the Exorcist. If we calculate that, and the other one is the storage character. Yes. If we can calculate that, we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 slots. If they're going to create develop a new character, they should consider to create new slot. And we've done this stage 1 by using our Knight within 1 minute 36 seconds. And yes, we're going to stage 2 with my Hildsvini and Mjolnir's board. And this one, the Durin's Jewelry. The last Durin's Jewelry, which is turfing. I think it's actually based from the Norse God of War tier. And we have Utgard Loki's Horn from Loki and Eagle's Sting. Nice. And yes, we're going to start it on stage 2. Yes. And speaking of melee, I'm not going to, how do I call this? I'm not going to pick Elemental Strike because it turns out that how do you call this? Because it turns out that I forgot. Because it turns out that one sweep is not applicable. Elements cannot be applied on one sweep. The sweep ability. As you can as the logic says, no. It only applies for Elemental Strike only, which is applicable for my Spearman. But before that, I'm going to equip some items. Never mind then. Okay. Never mind then. I'm going to level some of my characters to level 4. I wish. And I'm going to complete my Crusader. No, I'm going to. I'm a area ability fan, which I need some attack ability to against some massive enemies, so that I can defeat them quickly. So I go with sweep. I wish level up. Done. I'm going to equip this. Oh, come on, why? 38. Wait, I'm going to check. But before that, I'm going to kill. I know I'm going to make this area, this stage empty. Done. 3 minutes 16 seconds. But before that, I'm going to surfing. What's wrong with you? I need 38 decks. Oh, it turns out if I'm going to add some yeah. God, what's wrong with you guys? Okay, never mind then. And yes guys, we're going to stage 3 with my Mask of Hell by Hell himself. I don't know what type of god she is. I know she's a female god on Norse mythology. And yes, we're going to stage 3 now, thanks to my old characters that have been grind. As you can see here. I wish this character will go level 5 now. And speaking of Discord, if you want to join Discord, in the links in the description, guys, if you want to join. um, Helps if you play this game and need some help, just like crafting of hidran and bugs, technical bugs, etc. You go check out the Discord. They will answer. And some suggestions, yes. And speaking of suggestions, until now they actually didn't how call this? They didn't respond for my suggestions now today, but I think they're going to respond to my suggestions now. We will see. And yes, I equipped my Turfing with resist fire and ice and reflect for 40% damage. Nice. And yes, with my heals Vinny, and yes, Mjolnisberg. I'm going to equip this. Thank you very much. And movements, nice. Hmm. 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 Thanks to my old character, I equip now. I can my character have now equipped with a set and the legendary items, and done with 2 minutes 58 seconds. And but before that, I'm going to upgrade my character to equip this if I'm going to level up the in one sweep. But they call it basically they call it sweep. Yes, and done. And yes, guys, last stage of this video. And probably I'm going to continue this character on the next video. Nice one. And next is I probably gonna create a new character. Yes, swordsman, Crusader again. Crusader with sword again, but at this point I'm going to create a two-handed sword Crusader. Two-hand sword Crusader. I probably gonna call him swordsman. Yes, swordsman. And yeah. And one of my difficulty how you call this? And Ice Monster. Speaking of Ice Monster, spear can ice build can be used on spear build via elemental strike, but I can't even use my ice build on multi-shot but poison only. I wish I need some I probably gonna need some of my ice items. Yeah. The bow with some ice damage, or ice with free ice, I call this ice bow, ice arrow, ice bolt with free ice bolt. And yes, And I wish they're going to create a crossbow character. Yeah, available soon. And speaking of, I'm going to upgrade this now and equip without any doubt. Nice one. And I'm nearby the victory of this area. And done. 3 minutes 27 seconds. Yes, I enjoy so much with my yes, I have shield now. Yes, and I enjoy this Crusader with shield and sword. Okay. And so yeah guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Leaving a like is much appreciated. For more of this, make sure to subscribe. Ideas and suggestions, let me know in the comments. And that's it for today's video. We'll see you guys in the next video, and have a good day.